Hello, my name is Sanaz Tavakolisomeh and I'm going to present my PhD research topic to you, selecting a JVM garbage collector for big data and cloud services. In this research, we analyze and employ four well-known GCs. G1, which is the default GC since JDK9, is a parallel, regional, and generational GC. It uses concurrent marking and stop-the-word approach to evacuate and compact the live objects. CMS also is a generational, parallel, and concurrent GC. It has small stop-the-word pauses to find the live objects. ZGC is a region-based GC with three types of regions. It does its job mostly concurrent, but has some small stop-the-word pauses to scan the route. Shenandoah is a region-based and parallel GC that has small stop-the-word pauses to mark the live objects. It does the rest of the phases concurrently. There are some crucial performance metrics for GCs like throughput, that is the proportion of time or memory spent in the application process, not the garbage collection. Pause time is the time an application must stop to let the GC execute. And the memory usage is the amount of memory used in process in which the GC is responsible to evacuate the dead objects. There are several garbage collectors, each designed to target different performance metrics, making it very hard for developers to decide which GC to use for a particular application. Current solutions compare and analyze GC solutions, but don't consider application requirements and characteristics to select the optimal GC. So we intend to choose the best GC solution using development of an application that occupies the heap with different amount of operation in the memory, while applies different GCs and records the GC logs and the throughput of the application. We can obtain useful information from the logs. Also, we are going to develop an application that, based on a given application requirement and characteristics, chooses preferred GC. Thus, we plan to evaluate the possibility of automizing the above process. There are some challenges in our work. We should analyze the GCs in different environments using benchmarks or real applications. Also, we should specify the characteristics of a given application. For example, we must determine whether an application is CPU intensive or IO intensive, and which of the throughput, pause time, and memory usage are more essential to consider accordingly. Moreover, we should determine the main requirements of a given application to find the trade-off between the desired performance metrics to fulfill the requirements. So far, we analyzed GCs using OpenJDK, Hotspot JVM, the most widely used JVM implementation, and Doctoral and Renaissance as two well-known benchmark suites. And we made some comparisons and conclusions regarding throughput, pause time, and memory usage. You can see two examples of our experiments, one for H2, one of the Doctoral's benchmarks, that shows how the average heap usage changes after GC, and the other is for ACA in Renaissance benchmark suites, that shows the 90th percentile of pause times and indicates, for instance, how ZGC performs better than the other GCs in terms of pause time. Well, I briefly introduced the existing JVM GCs and performance metrics, as there are various GC solutions that each designed to target different performance metrics. We hope our research makes it easier to automatically find a GC for a particular application. Thanks for your attention.